What's up? Back again for another video today. It's going to be a long Friday. So yeah, interesting Friday today. That's all I got to say. Hope you all are doing well, and if you're finding this video and you're finding this channel and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we're going to get into some Maximus mail call here today. I got a couple of books. This envelope looks a little scary. Do not bend never does work, my friend, but I got this one here too, which, that looks fucking scary too, huh? That was a scent. I don't know. Bound printed matter. I think you sent it medium mail. Anyway, UltraMaximus here. Thank you again for joining. And let's get into this Maximus mail call. We cut these fucking things open. Let's see what we got inside, huh? So this first one, it's a nice little, nice little envelope from eBay. I don't even know which one this is. I know what that one is. That one's got some good. That one's got some goodies in it. All right, not so bad. Not so bad so far. It's another eBay envelope inside. Padded envelopes. Padded envelopes. Oh, this one tears open. Cool. Oh, multiple books. Multiple books. I love multiple book orders. I don't even know which one this is, but oh my gosh. Alright, I know what this is. Thank God I didn't care too much about them because they're a little dinged up from the packaging, but that's alright. I bought this all for one book. For one book only. And yes, I buy the books I speculate on. I don't just sell them. And all my sales are legit, so even if I do end up selling a book, it's not like I'm out here faking sales. Am I right? Anyway, I forgot to put on the cool stuff here. So, Maximus mail call, everybody. You know what you're in for. Where are the comments at? Alright, so that was a Fantastic Force number 1 through 6, actually, and that one is actually a newsstand. So, if anything with Psylord does ever pop off, with Dreadface being a relative or related to Null in some fashion, well, then I got a hit. If not, I'm out like $6 for the whole set. So, I'm not really sweating it too much. And again, that's what you want to take into consideration. Is the juice worth the squeeze? And sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze, and sometimes my hair looks a little thin on camera, so fix that shit. Is the juice worth the squeeze? And I only like squeezing juice that's fruitful. Alright. Now this one comes from my second print honey hole. Yeah, the box got a little smashed up, but they actually packed it a little bit better on the inside too. So we're gonna have high hopes here that everything's on the up and up on the inside here. And this is the last package I have for today. So I just want to remind you guys that since this is the last package, let me just go through a little rundown here. Please like and subscribe. And if you don't want to like and subscribe, that's fine. Bookmark my link. You know, at least if you're going to give me some views, if you're not going to subscribe, that's fine. I appreciate you tuning into this Maximus mail call. Of course, there's a bunch of other things that I like to do besides cutting open my comics that get delivered. I do, of course, like to talk a little bit of comic book related items here and there. And of course, some of these comic book related items happen to be based on Wednesday pickups, and that's where I do an episode of a little Raw Report that I call the Warrior Wednesday Raw Report. The speculation matrix is another thing I like to do, where I like to talk about books that. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm super happy. These are fly because these books came in better condition than I normally give these guys credit for. But I also like to visit these guys in person whenever I visit their shop. So, but I'm gonna put some of these in Mylars. So this is also brought to you in part by now Mylite fullbacks and Mylite twos. But guys, don't miss the next episode of Drunken Chat tonight. It's going to be some good stuff going on. I know Mel's got some books to give away. I'm going to see if I got some books to give away. And oh, actually, no, I do have a book to give away. That's right. The book from my local comic shop that has 100 copies of a variant. It happens to be signed by the artist and the writer, I believe. And it is a Collective Comics exclusive. So I'm going to be giving that one away tonight. So yeah, tune in to chat for that. I mean, at the bare minimum. And of course, let me just talk about this real quick, because second prints seem to be hitting the hot buttons for a lot of people. You know, and a lot of it has to do with later printings in general. Just later printings in general that have a kick-ass cover, that have something key to do with the story, or you know, something along those lines. Anything that's going to make the second print more desirable than the first. And I get it. Sometimes just rarity factor alone is what people chase. So it's going to cause some of these second prints to just accrue. You know, let's just be honest. That's exactly what's going to happen. I don't know why I bought this one. I think it was just a fluke buy. But for the most part, I got to give props to these guys because they have taken care of me on this one. So there's that one. All right, guys, I got a couple more to board up here, and you're gonna like what I have to say. So let me get through some more of these things. So Drunken Chat tonight is going to be on Mighty Mel V's YouTube. Oh yeah, sweet. All right, and that's going to be at 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to be 9:30-ish Pacific Standard Time Friday night for you Friday time travelers on the other coast. What we do on that show is nuts, but of course, I want you guys to know who I am. All right, my eBay ID is U1TRA-Maximus, UltraMaximus. L is a 1. All right, and that right there is me showing transparency, because I gotta say, I had to do a video earlier today calling out somebody for some shady shit, and his eBay page is is completely suspect, But you know, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter to me much because I'm not the one losing sleep over it. I'm going to sleep well at night because I have a clear conscience and I know I'm a good person. So I hope all my good people who follow me and watch me know exactly what I mean. And if you haven't, I don't think the video is listed yet, but it will be live eventually. All right. Now, of course, the books that I speculate on are, of course, the books that I like to buy. So first off and foremost, if you guys are a Robotech fan and you know about Lin Min May, then you should probably have this variant. This is the C cover for issue number 11. Some of the Robotech books had C's and D's for their covers, and I chased the high letter, whatever you want to call it. All right, now this one right here is another second print, and I gotta say, this run has so many second prints in it that are starting to catch a lot of heat. In particular, issue number 5 and issue number 13. But this right here is the Magnificent Miss Marvel number 9. This is part of the 3 connecting covers. 7, 8, and 9 had this 3 connecting cover deal. 10 had a second print. 11 also has a second print. So there's a lot of second prints out there for the Magnificent Miss Marvel run. You know, just if you're into her books, it's probably a good pickup, because there is, of course, a big future for Kamala at Marvel. As you guys know, in some of my previous pickup videos, I got the 1:100 ratio variant Hidden Gem, and then the 2:1:25s for issues number 2 and 3. It is a 5-issue mini-series that did not actually have an incentive cover for issues 2 or 3. For 4 and 5. So the last 2 issues did not have an incentive variant, but number 1 had a second print. And here is that awesome looking second print. For you Guardians of the Galaxy fans, this Yondu number 1 second print. I bought it for the art, but I also bought it for the story, because inside of that story, this version of Yondu is the one that we all know and love from Guardian 3000. He comes back in time and meets the version of Yondu that we know that's based on the Michael Rooker Yondu. And again, I'm pointing out, Star-Lord #2 is his first full appearance. He's on the cover of the A cover. And that version of Yondu is not the same version of Yondu that we know from the traditional 1960s and 70s Guardians of the Galaxy. So just keep that in mind. So 2 Yondus, and that has been confirmed via that miniseries. And then this last book is actually 3 copies of one book, because of course I'm after 9/8, and this is why I buy multiple copies. And if I happen to have one that's good, and I have another one that I might try to sell a raw copy if it's 9/8 candidate. But I got 3 spectacular ones of this one, and there are still some of them available out there. But I warn you, look, people may want to, like, you know, take jabs or try to, at least, as far as me pointing out how good those second prints are. They sell for pretty good money now, and I see that Gwenpool for sale by MMO USA for $50 or best offer. I've got a couple of copies of that I was about to list, but then I saw MMO putting theirs up, and you know, I'm gonna pull a move. I might actually lowball them or undercut them, start to hate or wave. But I got my couple of good candidates in my to be graded box, and that's where, you know, I put all the books that I like to grade until I can actually get them graded. So be sure to, you know, check out my eBay page if you have a moment. Of course, I appreciate any sales that you guys do hit me up on. And of course, you can find me on IG, you can find me on Facebook, and of course, you can find me on Twitter, and that's where I'm at. And this Maximus mail call is, again, just a laid-back version of what I'm normally doing. Went for longer than I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be under an out in 10, but we're at 12.5 already. So check the comments just to see what's going on. If anybody's out there, nope, nobody's plotting, nobody's watching. All right. Well, be sure to tune in to tonight, like I said, for Drunken Chat. I appreciate you guys checking me out again this afternoon. Catch you next time.